Okay, so there's a couple of things that we want people to be thinking about. Whether you're a custom home builder or whether you're an owner builder working through our process, some of the most important things, first thing, is now is the best time to do anything. Make the phone call now. Call the framer now. Call the plumber now. Call the supplier right now. It's a bit of a joke in our office, and the guys sometimes accuse me of being pedantic about it, but it's absolutely the right thing to do. If we get an answer right now, it informs an awful lot of other decisions down the line. We've sat in meetings before where somebody has said, well, I'm not sure about that particular detail, or I'm not sure about the specifications for the appliance, or I'm not sure about the sink. And rather than even waste that time saying, I'm not sure, let's be sure. Because it's so darn easy to call somebody and say, well, can you tell me where exactly does the water line come into the back of that refrigerator for the ice maker? Is it the upper right-hand corner? Is it the lower left-hand corner? Where's the power come in? Or where is the gas line feed on the range? Those are easy things to understand, easy things to check on if we make the phone call right now. Or if we pull out our paperwork right now and check. Why waste time talking about it, or certainly why waste time or allow time to be wasted by making the mistake? Get the answer now. A very, very important thing to remember when you're building a custom home is that it's custom, okay? Custom means it's one of a kind. Custom means it's never been built before. It's not a production model like a production automobile, 10,000 of them roll off the assembly line. This has never been done before. And when you're building something, a custom home that's never been built before, there are going to be mistakes. There are going to be things that happen where you say to yourself, wait a minute, how did that happen? Or wait a minute, that's a little bit of a surprise. Or wait a minute, that didn't show up on the plans. And so the mark of a great builder, or the mark of a great custom home builder, and for that matter, the mark of a great owner builder, is being able to think on your feet and being able to solve those problems. Those problems are going to happen. As the home progresses, various things are going to come up and you're going to say, wait a minute, we didn't anticipate that. There's nothing at all on the plans that shows us how to deal with that. So how are we going to fix it? How are we going to address it? And again, the mark of a great builder, the mark of a great consultant, the mark of a great owner builder is saying, all right, back up a half a step. How are we going to address that? What materials are we going to use here? How do we adjust this so that it works the way we really wanted it to and looks exactly the way we wanted it to look? Again, it's not a science, it's very much an art. And so it's important, no matter who you choose to build your custom home or who you choose to work with to consult with you on your custom home, it's got to be somebody with experience who knows how to think on their feet and who knows how to adjust when the time comes. I'll use the expression that a modern home builder is a little bit like, sort of a Renaissance man or a Renaissance woman or Renaissance person, however you want to say that. In other words, it's a person who has this broad skill set, understands chemistry, understands materials, lumber and roofing and concrete, obviously understands engineering principles. Doesn't necessarily have engineering skills, but understands engineering principles and certainly understands the basic concepts of construction, understands the framing concepts and the plumbing concepts and the electrical concepts and the roofing concepts and so on and so forth. Also a person who has this vast understanding of the different materials that can and should go into a house. What materials should we use to build this house? This is not something that can be learned from a textbook. This is something that is learned through experience of building 100, 150, 250, 300 custom homes like HomeWrights has. You can read 1,000 books on sailing and it doesn't make you a sailor. You can read 1,000 books on building a custom home or how to build your own custom home, etc. You can't learn it in a book. This is something that has to come with experience. That is field learned, and sometimes learned by hard knocks, but that is field learned, and it's invaluable experience when the time comes and you're building your custom home and somebody has to say, oh, well, here's how we're going to address that issue. So the point really is this. If you hire HomeWrights, or when you hire HomeWrights to help you build your custom home or to build your custom home for you, you have that experience to call upon. You're never alone when you're working with HomeWrights.